Hello and welcome back. So today we are in North Devon visiting for the first time the Milky Way Adventure Park, which is classed as a theme park. It's got a few rides, it's got 2 coasters, and I'm here with the family today. It's just before 10 o'clock. Opening time is 10 o'clock till 5 I think, or maybe 6. Recommend probably about 5.5 hours here. So we will see how we get on, and join us today for the Milky Way. So here's Iris. Iris, you looking forward to the Milky Way today?
Yep.
Yeah, let's have a little look at the map and see what we've got going on. Alright, so we've got got 2 coasters here. There's a Caterpillar one here, and this one here, number 23, which is called the Cosmic Typhoon Coaster. Got a maze at the back. It's got some indoor stuff over here. Yeah, some ones for the youngsters over here. Some Dodgems. It's got like a sci-fi collection over here, which is good. Some more indoor stuff. It's great if the weather stays as it is. It's very windy today. And here you go. This is one for Iris that she'll love here. Number 4, bouncing pillows.
Wow.
As long as it's dry. And yeah, like Iris said, there is a bird show that goes on here as well, and you get to see all the birds on there. Some golf. Could have come here in 2021, but because Iris was poorly and then I was poorly, we had to cancel, didn't we? So we've been looking forward to this for the last 3 years. And the best thing is, it's a multi-award winning as well. It does say it around the park. The last 2 years, it's won the best of the best on TripAdvisor, which is always good. So we'll see and count how many times we go on the coaster today. 26 things to do, and we're going to take every single one off. Yeah, there is an app as well if you want to download it and have a look in advance of what's here. Yeah, let's get inside when it opens and have a look at what's going on. There we are. So we are in. It looks like everything is good. They give you this little thing that gives you all the details of times and stuff. So there's 5 shows on today, so we'll try and catch a show as well. All these toys, which Iris is very excited about. So tickets are £18.50 if you book online, and it doesn't matter, that's the same price for adults and children over 3 and over, because yeah, it is aimed more of the kiddies than it is for any adults. So we are the first ones to get in, so let's get in and see what the Milky Way is like. Oh wow. Let's go to the right. That's where all the shows are. So for some reason the coasters close at 2.
Oh my goodness.
Right, are we going to be the first ones on? You need to check to see if you're tall enough first. Yes. Okay. Our first ride, our Cosmic Typhoon. And there's the Caterpillar. Let's see how we get on with this one. It's our first ride on the Cosmic. Here we go. Iris, are you excited for your first ride?
Yeah. Wow.
Need to hold on tight. Here we go. Bye.
Bye.
Our first ride of the day. Let's see how many times we get to go on this. With the first people on it. Oh, here we go. Here at the Milky Way in North Devon. Look at the view.
Oh, look at the sheepies there. Oh, sheep.
Right, hold on tight. Here's the first drop. Here we go!
Woo! That's in my tummy! That's fun! This is fun!
Here we go, here comes the next drop! Woohoo! Whoa! Here comes the helix!
That was fun!
Here we go, next drop! Oh! Whoa!
That was a big bumpy one.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay.
That was bumpy.
Here we go, caterpillar. It's a 2-lap special.
Yeah, this is like the real, this is like the one in England as well. What am I looking at? Oh, we're gonna go.
We're the first ones on this one as well.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, put your hands up. Oh. Woo! Wow!
Here we go, we're gonna go fast. Woohoo!
That was fun.
Lap number 2.
Woo! Ooh, flowers.
There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Woohoo! And there we are. There's the famous caterpillar ride. So we've had our first ride on Cosmic Typhoon and the caterpillar as well. It's a really good coaster. We're just looking for the maze. We can't even put going into the maze now yet. But Cosmic Typhoon, really good. The only thing is, and they do pre-warn you before you go on this, the last drop, it breaks suddenly. And if you're only 1.2 meters high like Iris is, you're at risk to bash your chin. But it's still a good ride. And I say, there's hardly anybody here, so you can have as many rides on it as you want. Right, time to see if we can find our way around the maze. So we're following Iris, and we're going to go on the train next. But that only opens at past. So as long as we get out of the maze in the next 10 minutes, we'll be all right. But following Iris, we could be anywhere. So if we don't get out, viewers, it's been lovely vlogging for you. And we'll see you soon. We made it out of the maze in the rain, and we're about to go on the train. It took us 20 minutes. It is good. It's got pictures of dogs, like little cartoons. You got to guess what type of dogs are they, like St. Bernard and poodles and stuff like that. So it's good to keep the kids. And then half on the way round as well, it gives you activities to do as well to keep them entertained. But Yeah, when it's raining and a little bit wet, it can be a bit much for maybe some of the young ones. Right, time for the train. There's a couple of interesting characters that want to go on the train. It's really nicely themed, actually. And this is still owned, so it's 40 years old, the Milky Way Adventure Park. And it's still owned by the same family. And they say that, you know, it's nice for the locals, there's no queuing. You don't have to stand in the queue like 4 hours like you do at Alton Towers. There's everything you could want. Choo choo!
Oh, wow.
All aboard
Beep, beep.
the Milky Way train. What are we going to see, Iris, on the train, do you think?
I don't know, toy animals.
Toy animals, not real ones.
No, like
Okay.
sheep. There's
Like sheep.
two. There's a mummy sheep and a baby sheep.
Okay. See?
Wow. This is going slow.
Green light to go. Nobody's going round at the moment.
Yeah. Oh.
Here we go under the tunnel. What's a dinosaur doing there? Stegosaurus.
Heartland. We've been there as well. Oh, yeah.
Time for Blast Force.
If you're seated in the front of the cyber scooter, you'll find the blastering laser in a holder directly in front of you. If you're in the back, you'll find it to your right. Place your hand inside the strap across the back of the blaster. To shoot, hold out the laser and point it at your target. Just press down the button on top to fire. For recruits with smaller hands, it might be easier to use your other hand to press the button and fire the laser. You'll find fun and useful controls and comms buttons for your vehicle on the left of the front panel. Your mission is to hit as many of the incoming asteroids and meteors as possible and return to Earth Base 0. Please remain seated on your cyber scooter throughout your mission. Your last class training is over. Good luck and have fun. I know you can do it.
Okay, ready to go, mate? Yeah, okay, have fun.
So we've just been on Ziggy's Blast Quest. That's a fun little ride. Waited about 20 minutes to go on it. I've not seen those blasters before. They're like a globe that you have and you press the button on the top of it. It's quite fun. Yeah, not a very long ride, but definitely fun for the kids, and it's a nice little indoor attraction, especially if it's like today, a little bit windy, a little bit wet. So time maybe to go on the gravity racer, which looks quite fast. Looks like you can fall out, but we live for the challenge, don't we? So here we go. Gravity rider and the bouncing pillows. Hours of fun, but strictly no shoes, even though it's been raining and wet.
Yeah, because it's a bit of a walk.
It's time for Bird of Prey show. Here we go.
To find these birds, though, you need to know some stuff. You need to know when birds will be coming in low and fast, skimming your heads, flying between your shoulders. So I need you still and quiet while my show's going on. If children stand up or move unexpectedly, we are going to have an accident in this room, and I've never had one in the 23 years I've been doing shows in here. So I'm strict about it. And that's a lot to ask, though, of little children at an adventure park. You expect them to sit still and quiet while I drone on about birds. You won't all manage it. Some of you are going to have to leave before I finish. And that's all right, you can leave any stage. But try and wait till I'm in between flying birds, please. Every time I swap birds over, I give you a chance to walk out that door with your noisy, wriggly, stinky kids. Weak. Their Latin name means unique, and unique they are. They live in packs in the deserts of America and Mexico. And there's always a big female in charge. And I've got two here. I've got two in the room. I've got Milo and I've got Rose. Milo's 29 years old. Been with me longer than 2 ex-wives and 3 kids. And I like him much better than I like them, I've got to be honest. And, well, Harris Hawks aren't supposed to live that long, so it might be dead when I open that door, fingers crossed. We've got his girlfriend Rose in here. She is quite new to bird shows. She is bigger, more powerful, no middle toe on her right foot. And as we go along with this show, I'll tell you how she lost it. But first things first, let's just check I've got, yeah, lots of dead stuff in my pocket, should be alright. Let's send Milo to the far end, and we'll send Rose out hot on his tail.
Oh no.
There we go, Milo. Far end, old chap. Well done, Rose. Going to follow them up there. They're not coming in amongst you with my smelly old jacket. So nice and still, nice and quiet. Nothing to be afraid of. These are Harris Hawks. And here they come. No need to because they breed easily in captivity, and that matters because I've not been allowed to take birds from the wild for more than 40 years. The real reason we love them is because they're good at falconry. Now, shh, quiet for me. This is not falconry. Falconry is what we do when we're not doing bird shows. That's the best falconry bird I have, little guy up there at the end. That's Milo. For 29 years, he's been hunting for me. Hunting with a hawk, real falconry, started 4,000 years ago in China, before gunpowder was even imagined. Milo's the best hunter I have. Milo, you're supposed to be over here. Come on, Fatso, we've got a bird show to do. In the winter, he fills my freezer with rabbits, hares, pheasants, partridge, moorheads, squirrels, ducks, magpies, crows, chihuahuas, and chickens. We have been in trouble, me and Milo, more than once down the Westwood Beach, thanks to little old ladies and tiny dogs. But we won't dwell on that. Monday night. Sounds a bit like a lady being strangled. If you're not familiar with that sound, it can be scary. I'm sure barn owls are responsible for many a ghost story, but I need you quiet in here. Listen, owls live in a world of sound. They can see in the dark, they can hear a mouse fart at 100 yards, but their party trick is flying silently. Their wings don't make any noise at all. And if you're quiet enough in this room, you can really appreciate that. And let me tell you what it's all about. When you're hunting in the dark like a barn owl, you don't want to be fast because speed's dangerous. If you could dive at 100 miles an hour like my peregrine falcons on a windy day like today, and if you tried that in the dark, and if you flew into a tree, you'd be dead. Just keep that phone bit low, mate. 15 years old, so she is well past her sell-by date. I thought she was going to die at Christmas. Day before Christmas Eve, I came into work and she was poorly. She was sat on the floor in her aviary, all puffed up, and I could see she wasn't well. I checked her over, I couldn't find anything wrong until I looked in her mouth, and her mouth was full of sores. And that is bad news, because that is the most incredible owls in the world. Bob is an African white-faced owl. His ancestors come from Africa. His face is white, his eyes are bright orange, and he is really, really fast for an owl, which is a bit weird, because I've just spent time telling you owls don't rely on speed, but that's only half true. Nighttime owls don't rely on speed, but Bob ain't no nighttime owl. His feathers and he closes his big orange eyes, and he starts swaying in the wind, and he turns into a branch. Sounds crazy, but it's one of the most remarkable bits of camouflage in the animal kingdom. And I get to see it now and again when a buzzard or a kite flies low and fast over his aviary. But he'd have to be scared to go into camouflage mode. Little owl with tiny little brain is really good at training a falconer. So let's get on my hand. You know what normally works with this one is reminding him how lovely he would look stuffed on the mantelpiece in my kitchen. Come on. Put some effort in. Right, I'm going to keep hold of him and I'm going to give him a mouse. A big fat juicy mouse, which he also will swallow. And I'm going to let you guys leave this room. This afternoon at 3 o'clock though, we're outside. Big birds and fast ones. But right now, release those kids, go and have some fun. Thank you very much indeed.
So there was the bird of prey stuff, which was really, really good. Really interesting. You got to see some birds that you, unless you're into birds, you're never going to really see them. Had some lunch. We brought our own, but I will show you the cafe and show you the prices and that. I've just had a go at this. Laser shooting. Yeah, I wasn't very good at it, but you can see my score. Might see my score. I was G1, which I got 2. And whoever's on G3 got 32, so you can see where it is. So you got to find your target there and shoot it. I just don't know where to aim from it, and wasn't really able to understand the guy either when he was trying to tell me how to aim either, so it wasn't very good. Maybe I should have stood up about it. But in this area, you get to paint some stuff, some pots and stuff. But what's really interesting is that you get to see how they're made as well. Look at these 3D printers here. Showing them all. I don't know how much they are, but looks good. Ninja stars. So I think this, you pay extra for this. Some kind of obstacle course. go. Wristbands, £2.95, extra credits £1.50. That's interesting. So you've got to run up one of the obstacles and press. The higher you get up, the more points you get. It looks very clean and very new. For big and small kids. So here's the menu for the restaurant. Quite a big choice actually. Children's menu for £5. Some teas and stuff. Not the dearest I've ever seen at a theme park as well. These things are good. Rather than going to a place where you're hounded maybe to drive by your photograph, they automatically come through here. And you're able to print it and do it there. So I don't know how long they keep them, or maybe not get everybody on there, but it's a good idea for the 2 roller coasters. I'm sure they got these at other theme parks, but it is a good idea. That if you got like rainwear and stuff like that you want to keep in just in case, or just bags full of food, £5 all day for a locker. Decent. We've just been on the Dodgems, which is quite good because, well, I'm not a Dodgems expert, but you either are allowed to bump or you're not allowed to bump, but they do it in different cycles. So first one is like a smaller kids one where you're not allowed to bump, you just go anti-clockwise. And the second one, you're allowed to bump as many times as you want, which I think is really good, so you decide which ride you want to go on. That was good. The first and only downside to this park so far is that they close the rides for lunch for half an hour, but they've closed both of the roller coasters at 2 o'clock for half an hour. Now I understand, you know, everybody deserves a half an hour break, I get that, and yeah, it might not be cost efficient to, you know, get a load of staff, but why close both of the roller coasters at the same time? Surely one at 1 o'clock and one at 1:30 would have been absolutely fine, yet we've got a full area of the park which is just unused, and there's people queuing now ready for the ride for it to open in the next couple of minutes. So it seems a bit strange, a bit silly almost for that one. But we have been on everything now, but I think it's time to give the roller coasters another go and see how they've warmed up this afternoon. It's still windy, a little bit of rain in the air, and I mean the park's busier. I would not say it was busy though. So, and bear in mind this is August, so all the kids are off. So it doesn't particularly matter what time of the year you come. It looks like it's going to be quiet. Iris has decided to make her own game up. The Iriser. Iris, what's your favourite thing that you've done so far today? What is it? This one? So you've been on this one twice, haven't you? The Cosmic Typhoon. starting up again, ready for lunch. So we're going to do some re-rides, and then we've got the outdoor bird of prey at 3 o'clock. So we'll enjoy that. Here we go. Back on the Cosmic. Oh, there it is. Holding Iris back so she doesn't hurt the chin. A tiny bit of blue coming out in the sky. Still quite windy. You can see the sea over there. And here we go for our first drop. Hold on tight, eye. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo! It is a good drop, that one. Here comes drop number 2. Are you ready, Iris? Woo! Woo! Makes you come out of the seat, that second one. As we go around the helix. Here we go. Bit of a break. Woo! Here comes the next one. Hold on tight, eye. Woo! And again, here comes the big break. Hold on. Oh! Is that better? That's better. We've got it now. We've worked it out. I think we're going to go back round and go straight on again. What do you think? Yeah? Is this the best ride so far today?
Yeah, you see that? I was like, whoa.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah, wow. That was much better. I feel...
Woo! Yeah, that passed my ear there.
To punch birds out of the sky at 200 females eat the big stuff. The little males eat the little stuff. Right, nice and still for me. Do not move a muscle. And we'll get this fella coming in between the shoulders, right? Keep an eye out for it. I've got to have eyes at the back of my head again. Just sneaking up. And you remember the deal? He hits this, he wins it. Here it comes. This was never a bird that interested me when I was a kid. You can't catch your breakfast with one of these. They don't go out hunting. They want their dinner already dead. Preferably a little bit smelly. Oh, they bite like a chainsaw. And they'll poo and they'll vomit all over you, given half a chance. The European eagle owl, 6-foot wingspan, silent flight. This is not a bird to go up and soar like the eagle did, because it's a waste of time being up there in the dark. This is not a bird that's going to go fast like a falcon with the speed of getting the lights go out. This is a bird that's going to move around slowly, silently. Let me get her off that route. Let me get her off that route. Let's try and get her attention first. I know you think owls are really wise. Simply too short, thanks. Skulls are so taken up with eyes and ears, no room for brains. She's got a really funny walk, she can swallow headstrong whole, and her feet are big enough to kill a fox or a small deer. And her eyes are brilliant at long range, and really rubbish close up. So it takes her a moment to spot food that's under her nose. That's what happens when your eyes are stuck in the socket. She can turn her head right round. I've got 7 bones in my neck, she's got 14. Oh, well done. Same power as an eagle, what they call eagle owls. We used to have them in this country, but we've never been good about sharing rabbits and pheasants, so we wiped them out 200 years ago, killed everyone. And for 200 years we've had none here, but things have changed recently because it's only in the last 40 years, so the 1980s, the government told me, Fulton is likely we can no longer take birds and wild. What was asking to do? I'd like to invite you down to my centre. Come and meet my birds. Come and have a look. I don't just train birds, I paint them too. And I've got a bit of an art gallery going on down here. Come have a look at my painting of these birds before you go home. Right, I've got last thing before you'll get up and go. You get home tonight. You turn on your iPad and your iPhone. If you've had a good day at the Milky Way, perhaps I could trouble you to leave the Milky Way and review on the review site. I couldn't find reviews. It helps get people through the doors. All the staff check it every morning, and it lifts our spirits if we get good. It makes us feel like one. Anyway, but that's it. Well done.
Come to the end of our day, but obviously a quick look at some of the merch. It's going to prove me wrong now, isn't it? Oh, here we go. We'll say I've not seen many things with the Milky Way written on. Oh, that's a nice pencil. I don't know what the prices are like. Torch. You got prices on them? Look at the prices on them. Badges. There you go. Some nice stuff there. Oh, there you go. There are the prices there. 60p for a pencil, lanyard, torch, £4.50. Megaphone eraser, £2.50. stuff that you find at a seaside resort, really. There we have it. The trip, finally, to the Milky Way is now complete, and it's 4:45. I did not think that we'd probably spend that long in there. 5-6 hours max, but you know, we were 2 little ones today, so we got on everything more than once. The Bird of Prey show was excellent as well, so I've not really got anything bad to say. I mean, what's amazing is, and it puts this on the website, is that they don't want you to pay for any more attractions. So there's no arcades in there, there's no vending machines or anything like that. You know, obviously if you want your meals, you can pay for them, or you can bring a picnic if you want. And the meals don't cost the earth either, like in some other places. The only upcharges are for the pottery, which we did. There's a football penalty shootout thing, and then the ninja star thing as well. But all in all, a really good day. I'd recommend it if you're in the Devon area. Iris, how have you found today?
Really good.
What has been your favourite thing that we've done? Yeah, definitely the coaster. How many times did you go on? Can you remember?
I don't know,
5 times on the Cosmic Typhoon. So, well worth the TripAdvisor scores, and we've got a few more vlogs coming up in our trip next to South Wales. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment on the video if you like what you've seen, and we'll see you next time.